Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have the next Extreme Z area live in Dokkan. This is a very good Extreme Z area. When I talked about how I didn't think Extreme Z area was that bad, this is the type of thing I was talking about. Right now, during the Kefla celebration, we have AGL Rose Goku Black's EZA coming, a normal EZA. We have AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Physical Berserk Kale's EZA coming, a normal EZA confirmed in V-Jump. That's already 3 units getting an EZA. Then on top of it, they give 2 free-to-play units an EZA area. That is exactly how it's done. I think that is totally A-okay. I don't think there's a single thing wrong with that. That's completely fine. If they do EZA areas only for free-to-play units, I think this is good for the game, and they release it alongside normal EZAs, it's good for the game. It just was a little bit weird during the 5-year anniversary when we had 2 EZA areas and 0 normal EZAs. That was bad, right? So let's go ahead and look at here. So this, obviously, EZAs, these 2 Wicked Bloodline category units, both of them are quite good, so keep that in mind. Now, you have to use both of them here. Cooler is pretty easily obtained from the Baba Shop. You know, if you're a global player, I assume you probably don't have this guy with incredible gems and stuff like that. I would, you know, tell you to farm him now. You know, you have months until this comes out, probably on global. And then this Frieza is very easily obtained from the Frieza Dokkan event, right? Then here's the units you could use. They made this pretty easy because there's a lot of free-to-play LRs that are not really that difficult to get, right? You have Mecha Frieza and King Cold. You could easily get 1 copy of them. You know, Metal Cooler has been out for quite a while. And then you also have Prime Battle First Form Frieza. You know, we have several free-to-play units like Cooler, Angel Frieza, some of these Super Strikes down here. There's a good amount of units that you can actually use here. They made this incredibly easy. 2 stages. The first one looks like it's against Frieza. Second one looks like it's against Cooler. I just don't really think this is really that bad. This is a good EZA area. Now, here's the team that I decided we would go ahead and rock. So obviously we'll start with Stage 1, going up against who? Frieza in Stage 1. I'm going to use different teams for Frieza and versus Cooler, obviously. So the first team we're going to rock is this one. This is the team I'm going to use against our boy Frieza. Obviously, you are required to use Cooler and then the Int Frieza. They, you know, as you sort of go through and EZA them, this will just get easier and easier. I'm not going to use Mecha Frieza and King Cold, even though I probably should, because they're definitely by far the best leader. But I don't have them rainbowed. I've only got them, I have them with no dupes. So, you know me, I'm not even going to use them then. Because Metal Cooler is a fine enough leader. I don't imagine this is going to be too tough, because, you know, Wicked Bloodline units are just so damn strong, right? So I just want to switch over real quick and just do just a very, very brief overview of some of these units and talk about their leader skills. If you get this guy EZA'd, he has a great leader skill. He's very, very good. But I assume we're fighting Frieza and Cooler in here and not like a Goku family category enemy. I guess I don't actually know for sure. But, you know, because of that, you know, his extra abilities aren't going to be that good. Same thing with Cooler. Cooler's leader skill is okay if you can EZA him first, I guess. I mean, Metal Cooler has a better leader skill. So does Mecha Frieza and King Cold, right? We're basically just looking at leader skills here. Mecha Frieza and King Cold, definitely the best one to use here. They're going to be able to hit very hard. They've got good defense. Their link set is good. They have, again, the best leader skill for the event. So they are pretty much the most important unit for the event. But if you have everything else good to go, you don't need them, right? And you only need 1 copy of them to get their leader skill. Again, I'm just weird. If I'm going to use the unit, I want them to be rainbow. So I'm just not going to use them. You could use, if you got LR Full Power Frieza, you could rock him. Obviously, he's going to be way too strong for this event. So he's going to be, like, probably one-shotting the Int Frieza. He's going to be so powerful, I think, that I'm just going to bring him against the Cooler stage, too. I don't think it's really going to matter. We also have Metal Cooler right here. Metal Cooler, of course, is going to give 70%, which is fine in terms of a leader skill right there. That'll be, you know, more than good enough, right? And Metal Cooler, obviously, is a very strong unit. Angel Frieza here, you're not going to want to use him there. I mean, honestly, his passive, he'll be okay. Like, you could use him, but, you know, he does have something like Tournament of Power, which is not relevant with a lot of these other units. Revival would work with the Golden Friezas, and so would Prodigies. So, if you're going to use one of the Golden Friezas, this guy could work. We also have Tech Cooler right here. I'm going to use him against the AGL Cooler stage. He, of course, is very, very good. I think he's a strong unit overall. People have underrated this guy forever, and he's always been very solid. Then we have this Frieza. I think this Frieza will be very strong, probably on both stages. Again, ridiculous link set helps him out. Leader skills fodder, but I think he can be solid even against the Cooler stage. I think he probably should be okay. AGL Golden Frieza, of course, will be tremendous here with his 90% damage reduction. I am choosing, however, to use Int Golden Frieza with the target Goku category support type ability. I think that will be very overpowered in this type of event. Of course, we're not going to be fighting a Goku, so we're not going to have that high chance of performing a crit. But I absolutely adore this Int Golden Frieza. They made him so good to where, like, we're going into an event and I'm choosing to use him over AGL Golden Frieza. They did a great job with him. And then Chilled, Mecha Frieza, and King Cold. These three I don't really recommend. I mean, this is like if you don't have other options, right? Although, I assume the enemies probably can have their attack lowered. So King Cold could be used. That's big. King Cold could be good here. And then he lowers attack as well. So you could definitely think about rocking King Cold, right? Like, you know, we could use him in that first stage, and I think that would be very, very solid. So just some things to sort of keep in mind about this EZA area, right? So let's go ahead and hop into stage 1. We should be fighting, again, the final form Frieza right here. Is it on Namek? No, it's not. Oh, come on. They didn't even put it on Namek. That's the only thing. It's like, can we get, like, the actual backgrounds from where they fought? Like, we should be fighting Frieza on Namek, and then Cooler, we should be fighting in, like, you know, they should have it with, like, the sunset type area where when Cooler first shows up. That's what they should have done, but, you know, oh well. Okay, so again, I don't imagine this is going to be very difficult at all. First form Frieza probably has the best defense. He does. Whoa, lagging a little bit. That was weird. So let's go ahead and rock him. I mean, I gotta imagine we're probably just gonna take this down very, very quickly. And then, like, you know, next turn we'll have, like, full power Frieza and stuff like that. So let's see how much damage you're doing. Yeah, it's just not good enough. And if you guys notice, we have, like, over 260k HP. You don't typically have HP on that level in these types of events. Like, if you guys go look at the other times I've done Extreme Z areas, our HP has been, like you know, barely 200k. Like, you know, like the Int Raditz EZA area, I think HP was like 150k or something like that. Like, Wicked Bloodline units are just really, like, if you're using them together, they're just really strong because their link sets just work so well with each other. These units are just, again, super damn good. I can't imagine this is going to be very difficult for pretty much anyone with the roster of characters you're able to bring here, right? And again, we're talking like free-to-play LRs. There's multiple very good, very strong free-to-play LRs that we can bring here. So I just don't really foresee this being difficult unless you're a completely brand new account, which, I mean, if that's the case, EZA content really isn't going to be for you anyway. But, you know, this is fine. So, yeah, okay. We get full power Frieza immediately. I think... Here, I'm going to put Metal Cooler first, actually. Well, yeah, I'm going to put Metal Cooler first. And then full power Frieza, I think, is going to annihilate this Frieza. Like it's over. I can't imagine this Int Frieza can survive both Metal Cooler and LR full power Frieza. And LR Metal Cooler is still a very strong unit, by the way. You know, he does have the capability of super attacking, what, 3 times in a row, which is very, very good. And then again, LR full power Frieza is just way too strong for this type of event. So, I mean, Big Bad Boss is now active. This might be GG right here, especially if he crits. He did not crit, but it is still GG, I think. Because I think AGL Cooler, just with his normal, should be enough. Yep. There we go. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, even against the AGL Cooler stage, I don't know that I'm going to be too fearful about bringing LR full power Frieza. I mean, there are still some other options you could rock, right? Like, again, there's quite a few Wicked Bloodline units who are actually quite decent here. So I wouldn't really be... I mean, I wouldn't really be too fearful of this event in any way. Like, it's just not going to be bad, right? So that's good. And both of these EZA units, too, I think they are quite good. Both the Frieza and the Cooler. They're a bit limited, sure, just to certain types of events, right? Like, basically, if you're going to use this AGL Cooler or this Int Frieza, you do want to make sure you're fighting a Goku family category enemy. But they did a really good job with it because, you know, they easily could have made it when you're fighting Goku, but they made it Goku family category enemy. So now that dramatically opens it up because, you know, fighting either a Goku or a Gohan in an event is, like, very common, right? It's, again, why STR Cooler is so good because any pure or hybrid Saiyan, it's most of the game. I'm curious. We're going to leave full power Frieza right there. Yeah, we are. I'm going to leave full power Frieza right here just because I'm curious to see what is going to happen, allowing him to take these hits from AGL Cooler. Now, we're not on the super difficulty stage. It's only Z hard. Yeah. Let me see the super attack. Yeah, I mean, that's, again, full power Frieza is not, like, the fact that they allowed him in here is insane to me. Because he's a legitimate summonable LR, right? Like, he's not built for this type. This is not what he's designed for. So, even type disadvantage, if you have him. Are we lagging? That's weird. Odd, whatever. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter too much to me because we're just destroying this event anyway. But, full power Frieza, right? It's just, he's just way too strong here. Like he is just absolutely demolishing, absolutely destroying this event. So that is super, super good. We'll go ahead and knock down this super stage right here, and then we'll finish up. I will go ahead and grind up both of these EZAs. Again, shouldn't really be too difficult. I think it's going to be pretty easy to get this done fairly quickly with how strong these teams are. And then I'll go ahead and do Rainbow EZA showcases for both the Frieza and the Cooler today. And potentially bringing them into some stages of Super Battle Road could be a good idea. Right, like, I know Frieza and Cooler could be useful in the Super Class stage because you do finish off with the fight against Goku and Vegeta, right? Alright, so probably do this. Tech Cooler, I imagine, again, is another unit that was going to be, like, borderline too strong for this event. So let's go ahead and see. He could do... okay, well, he took damage there. He did take quite a bit of damage. Maybe full power Frieza would take a lot of damage here. That's good. But, I mean, I guess the difference between this Tech Final Form Cooler and, like, some other ones is he is not getting, like, additional super attacks and stuff like that from his passive the way, like, you know, STR Cooler and Physical Cooler and stuff like that do. And then that right there, that is the EZA one. And this Cooler does hit very hard. 100k is a lot. Would we die right here? The defense is 63k. See, one thing about this is that... see, I don't know that I want to risk... I guess I'll risk this. Let me just see. If I die, like, obviously, I'm choosing to die here if I die, right? So relax. But I want to see if LR Full Power Frieza can even be touched by this Cooler. Wait, the Int Golden Frieza does have big bad bosses, right? I really should have made sure of that first. Let me just quickly double check that Int Golden Frieza has big bad bosses. I believe he should, right? He doesn't, actually. And then this Frieza over here, you don't have big bad bosses either. So we got a little bit, yeah, okay, that was a little bit unfortunate as well, because that's one of the big extra effects of Full Power Frieza, right? Only 8,000. If we get super attack, we will die, but he's only taken 8,000 from normal attacks, so that's not bad at all. There we go. He would probably take some decent damage from a super attack from this Cooler, but he is strong enough for sure to get the job done. So there we go. This Extreme Z area, definitely not that bad. You know, with the strong free-to-play units, you should be able to grind the, you know, the Mecha Frieza and King Cold, the First Form Frieza and stuff like that. I don't really think it's going to be too bad of an issue. So let me know what you guys think about this EZA area. I will go ahead and get these guys done. This is a great celebration with 5 EZA units. I absolutely love it. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.